Find your way back home.
Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a glam look and I'm starting with Charlotte Tilbury's Wonder Glow. It's my favorite primer. I already have my brows done and I'm just gonna move on to my eyes. So first I will actually conceal them a bit.
I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead.
And then I'll set it with my Bobbi Brown pressed powder. So here it is. And why I'm setting is because the eyeshadows need a good powdery base, and you know, if I put a liquid concealer then it becomes very tacky, and therefore the shadows don't blend well. So I am actually going to go with my self-made Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, and I'm starting with the shade Sherbet. And usually what I'll do is I will try to, you know, go toward the edge of my brows, but this time I'm actually gonna go towards my lids, like bending down. That's because I want a soft glam and not a harsh glam. Sherbet is a peachy light nude color. It's beautiful on the crease. Then I'm taking another brush, which is my Sephora 73, and I'm taking a darker shade. I'm actually going into my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette because this palette does not have a brown shade. So this is a mini chocolate bar palette. So I'm going to dip my brush on the salted caramel brush and taking it on my crease to darken it up. And you always need to remember that you need to open your eyes and then mark where your crease line is. So once I have that blended in, I'll take a smaller brush, and this is the Morphe M507, and I'm dipping it into semi-sweet and just darkening up my crease. So the smaller the brush, the more precise would be your crease. So if you want to go darker, take a smaller brush. If you want to, you know, keep it light, take a larger brush. And it's important to keep a light hand. The biggest mistake I used to do when I started off makeup was I used to really push the brush hard towards my eyelid, and that would just ruin the makeup.
I can't find.
Then I will take my favorite brush, which is the MAC 224, and just blend it all in. I'll actually dip into some salted caramel so it blends well. So circular motions.
Find your way back home.
Once I have my crease eyeshadows blended, what I'll do is take Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter Glow in the shade Rose Gold Retro. So this is what it looks like. It's beautiful. It's a glitter, a metallic glitter, and I'm just gonna put it on my lids. So this is why and how we're going glam. Now I let it sit and do the other eye. You need to make sure that you let your glitter sit on your lid before you know, try to do the outer work. darken my outer edge, and I'll use, sorry about that, my M507 again, and I'm dipping it into hot chocolate from the Self-Made palette, just darkening the outer edge.
Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
And then I'm dipping it into the black shade, which is called Spirit Rock, just slightly, and then darkening it even more. Alright, then I'm going to take an even smaller brush, it's basically a precision brush. It's by Makeup Forever and it's called 216. Dipping it back into Spirit Rock.
Until you find your way back.
Once that's done, take my MAC brush again and blend it in. Okay, and then I'm going to take a flat brush, and this is the MAC 212 SE, dipping it into Spirit Rock and just creating a eyeliner. Plus, it really amps up the look. And we're not keeping it super thin. We want to accentuate our eyes. Especially I have dark brown eyes, so that will really help.
Leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
Alright, and then I will add lashes. I have a new pair of lashes. It's from Lashes by Aisha. It's called Lashia, Layesh. So L for lashes and then Aisha. So I can't wait to try these, and I will be right back. The lashes are on and they're beautiful. I think I have the style Morning Glory. I'm not sure about it, but I will write it down in the comments. These are amazing. They're so natural. Thank you, Aisha, for sending these to me. And then moving back to my face, I'm just going to add foundation, and this is Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. Amazing coverage, and I have the shade in nude. You don't need a lot because it's supposed to have some form of extra pigmentation that usually foundations don't have. And I'm going to buff this using my BH Cosmetics buffing brush.
Hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding.
Then I am going to go with my Sephora corrector in Peach.
It is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said.
I'll add my Benefit Sunbeam all over my face because I love a dewy complexion. So literally all over my face. Taking the same BH Cosmetics buffer brush, buffing it in. Now that my skin has a glow, let's move on to contouring. Fake Bart. So I'm using the Krylon paint stick. You can get it from Dolman Mall, the Makeup City in Dolman Mall, and Park Towers. I think every mall has a Makeup City, and that's where you can purchase this from. And this I blend with my Real Techniques brush. this one right here. Then moving on to concealing, I'm using the Sephora Gel Bright Future in the shade 06. Taking my Sephora 56 brush and blending all this concealer in. Going back with my contour, I'm just creating the shape of my nose. And blending it in with my Morphe E21. So again, going towards the bridge of the nose. Alright, now I'm just going to use my fingers to press, and because our fingers have heat in it, so I'm just going to press my concealer in so I can set it and there are no creases and excess powder. So this is a trick if you don't have a beauty blender or a clean beauty blender. Alright, now to set my under eyes, I'm using Kat Von D's Petal Eye Brightener.
Hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding and all you can see is red till you discover.
Next, I will take my Bobbi Brown pressed powder in a warm beige and just powder my face away.
Said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right.
Then I'll contour my nose with the Chocolate Soleil bronzer by Too Faced. Taking a small angled brush. To bronze up my face, I'll use a MAC bronzer. It's called Gold Deposit and it's actually a shimmery bronzer. It's beautiful. And I'm just going to use my contouring brush. Then I'll add some blush. This is the MAC Extra Dimension Blush in Hush Tone. So it's a pinky, peachy color. Beautiful. Once that's done, I will actually go back to my lower eyes. So I'm taking a small brush and going back to my ABH palette and dipping into Sherbet. And then I'm dipping into Metallic Pump, just deepening up the color.
Till you make amends with the demons you've been through.
So what I did here to be extra dramatic was I just took the eyeshadow and blended it towards the lashes, and then I'm going to blend it in. Then I'll take my MAC eyeliner, as in pencil eyeliner, and line my waterline.
Till you find your way back home.
I have made a mistake. I've gone too far with my lower line, so to fix that, what I'll do is just take my powder, the face setting powder, and I will fix. Then for the highlight, I'm using Laura Geller's Gilded Honey. First, I'm using a fan brush.
Me drown.
Then I'm going into a proper highlighter brush and intensifying the glow. For the lips, I'm taking MAC Whirl lip liner. And I'm taking MAC's Cherish lipstick.
Until you find your way back home.
And adding a bit of Laura Geller's Gilded Honey back to my lips. And then adding gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline.
Find your way back home.